In next week's Emmerdale episodes, police return to the village in the aftermath of Ben and Mina's big confrontation. Elsewhere, Belle's plot to reunite Nate and Tracy goes badly, while Billy and Dawn share a kiss. Meanwhile, Priya's recovery continues. Here are the 13 big moments to watch out for. 1. Police arrive in the village. After the shock showdown between Ben and Mina, which saw him with incriminating evidence and her left unconscious on the floor of the HOP office, next week plays out the aftermath of this confrontation. While we can't spoil the outcome, we can say that once again the police are in the village. 2. Belle plots to reunite Nate and Tracy. Desperate to help Nate repair his relationship with Tracy, Belle goes to him with a plan and has left intrigued and hopeful. Later on, Belle has helped Nate put on a big romantic surprise for Tracy, but Tracy's left crestfallen when she learns Belle lied to get her there. Despite Tracy's reservations, Nate pleads for another chance, promising things will be better, but Tracy is worried it's too little too late. 3. Tracy's doubts return. Tracy begins to thaw and hears Nate out. As she takes the time to see the effort he has gone to, she begins to think they might have a chance of fixing things. But when Frankie utters her first word and says Dada, Tracy's mood changes. While Nate is thrilled, Tracy starts to lose faith in her abilities as a mother again. 4. Kane tries to help Nate. After Tracy's sudden change in attitude, Nate's left feeling like there's no hope for the pair of them and he updates Belle on the situation. With Belle's plan to reunite Nate and Tracy a big failure, Kane offers up a new scheme. While he's not exactly known for his romantic gestures, will Kane's alternative approach do the trick? 5. Priya's anxiety about her body increases. Christmas is in the air at the Sharmas as Rishi plans a get-together, but when Layla turns up looking glamorous, Priya feels her body issues returning. Embarrassed about being scruffy in her joggers, Priya asks for Layla's help upstairs to find something to wear. But when Priya goes through her clothes she's left feeling uncomfortable and ashamed. 6. Layla helps Priya confront her fears. Noticing Priya's discomfort, Layla is shocked to hear Priya still hasn't looked at her back since she came home from hospital and she gently encourages Priya to take that step. Together Layla and Priya gather the courage to confront her fears and they are left silenced by the sight of Priya's back. Priya pensively stares at her reflection. 7. The Sharmas feel hopeful but Priya struggles. Rishi has gone all out to make it a joyful gathering but Jay becomes increasingly concerned when Priya hasn't made an appearance. With Layla's support, Priya manages to get dressed and paints on a brave face despite her intense physical and emotional pain. There's a big sense of relief and happiness that Priya's recovery is going well, but then Priya is triggered at the mention of food and her anxieties take over. 8. Billy comforts Dawn. Despite his chemistry with Mina, there are still signs of a spark between Billy and Dawn. When Dawn breaks down, feeling wretched still about killing Malone, Billy gives her an impassioned pep talk, trying to make her see sense. Moved by Billy's words, Dawn moves in for a kiss. At first, Billy gives in, kissing her back, but then he pulls away. 9. Dawn feels awkward. Dawn is embarrassed by Billy's rejection and spends the next day dodging Billy's calls. When Billy appears distracted, he lies and tells Mina that he's worried about Ellis, but she's unaware that his mind is solely focused on Dawn. 10. Billy tells Dawn how he really feels. Determined to tell Dawn how he feels about her, Billy shows up at her door and begs for her to listen. Laying his heart on the line, Billy confesses his feelings for her, telling Dawn he wants to be with her but only if she feels the same. After their history, he wants to be completely sure the feeling is mutual. Will Dawn admit to feeling the same, and if she does, has she inadvertently lined herself up as Mina's next target? 11. Chloe is frustrated. As Kerry continues to call the shots in her efforts to protect her, Chloe is left frustrated because Kerry keeps trying to stop her from seeing Noah. Having fallen fast for Noah, Chloe can't understand why Kerry is warning her away. 12. A rift forms in the Dingle family. A shaken Lydia bears a secret and struggles to keep it to herself. If she spills what she's hiding, what consequence will it have on her loved ones? Elsewhere, Bear and Faith do battle with Earl when he starts stealing from the fridge, and the rest of the Dingles are divided in a serious rift that threatens family unity. 13. Brenda has an idea. Brenda decides to put her habit for gossiping to good use next week as she decides to set up a community crime-fighting group called Emma Watch. But will their curtain-twitching efforts have more success than Hot 10's finest? And more importantly, will they manage to bring down Mina?